God damn it. What's going on, everybody? This is Ben Cornett here on the Ben Zone Live. Here it is our post-game recap. That's not a typo. It is actually recap. The Bucs unfortunately lost a heartbreaker today, 35-7 to the 49ers. Despite a huge comeback by the Bucs in the second half with a one touchdown, we just couldn't overcome it. So it's 35-7. And to bring in I'm trying to say it with a straight face, but I can't. We got to laugh at it. Let's face it. This game sucked. All right. So what we're going to do instead, we're not going to get mad. We're not going to get angry. Instead, we're going to laugh about this. We're going to have fun with it because that's all we can do. It was that bad. So let's bring in some guests here. Alec and Johnny.
Really, it's got to laugh at it. I mean,
you've named it perfectly. Recap.
Yeah, that's all we can do. Well, I don't know. Let's start with you, Johnny. What do we got to say about this?
I can't.
Bucs fans will shoot me, man, if I said what I wanted to say about this, dude. It was perfect execution for one team and a perfect. What was that emoji you had up there?
Crap.
By another.
Yeah. Good. Very good.
And I want to say something. Stop with the refereeing and stuff, man. The referees made two bad calls that would not win the game. They put up 35 fucking points. Okay.
Right. Yep. Exactly. They're a better team.
Yes.
They're a better team. Now Deebo Samuel getting hurt like that may affect the offense a little bit. But still, I mean, defense was dominant. The offensive line for the Niners is incredible. Purdy, hey, he had a great game. What can you say? And the Bucs did not. Vita Vea was out. He got out early. We don't know what's going on. It is the calf injury, so we don't know what's going to happen with that going forward. But
just add him to the triage, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Tom Brady, I'm sorry, he sucked today.
Oh, yeah. And Tom Brady, this isn't new. This is not new. Tom Brady's always been bad under pressure. That's been always the key to rattle his cage. We saw a couple of teams that could do that pretty well. With the Ravens used to rattle his cage quite a bit with the Patriots, and Peyton Manning's teams used to rattle his cage. I say teams because he did it in Denver and with the Colts both. So, but this dude, the weaker the offensive line, the more rattled Brady's going to be. That's that's how it goes, man.
Oh yeah. Alec, how about you, bud?
I mean, you just got to ask yourself, midway through the game, it says, can this game be over already? It's just, at this point, fuck it.
Yeah, very good. I agree.
I mean,
I feel bad for the fans that went to that game today, the Bucs fans that traveled all the way.
I mean, they did it all year. They did it for Cleveland. They did it for.
But see, we were in that game against Cleveland. This is just a straight up ass whipping. We got our ass kicked.
Yeah, and to be completely 100% about it, Purdy didn't make any mistakes.
No.
He played a very good game.
Confidence, and that's when you have a great offensive line.
Yes.
You can get away with a lot of it.
And I put Trent Williams over on one side and Tristan Wirfs on the other. I'd be really confident too.
No shit. Absolutely. I mean, we just never got into it. I mean, people say, well, the Neal roughing the passer, which was the right call. He leaned his.
That was kind of blatant. Actually, it was right there in his face, man.
And that kind of changed the momentum. Like the Niners scored a touchdown from there and just never looked back. And the running game was okay for a little bit, but once we got behind, we just couldn't run the ball. We have to throw it, and it's just like I said, man.
I like the teams who say, "Screw that! I'm going to pound these guys, whether we're behind or not." And like, okay, the Titans isn't a good example because they got their butts handed to them today, but What? Who was that did that not too long ago? I think we were all watching the same game, and we watched that happen, man. And it was a college game. It was Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yes.
Just keep pounding that rock, man. Just if you can't throw the ball, then don't try to. Don't push it. Don't force it, man. Go out there and pound them into submission, whether you're getting points put on you or not. And by the fourth quarter, you have a better chance of taking over.
All right, and that's what the Niners did. That's their entire offense.
That's their MO. Yeah.
Yeah, with that. And I Tom Brady, man, that one pass to Evans in the end zone. He's 6'5", not 5'5".
Ankles. in the ankle. Come on, man.
And Donovan Smith, don't get me started. I mean,
I don't know what kind of issues he's having. I really wish he'd take it off the field and just, if your mom's passing away or something like that, go home, man. Go home. Because right now, I don't give a shit if Josh Wells is taking his place. I really don't. If we were really, really looking like we're going to take the title in the NFC South, I would worry more about it. But I don't. We got to face the Bengals next week.
Yeah.
The Panthers are looking pretty friggin' good since they're firing of their head coach.
A lot better now. That defense is starting to step
They're on
up.
a roll, man. They've what 3 games in a row now.
Yeah,
and they got a good chance of winning next week
against the Steelers at home. Yeah,
I think that the Lions can help us out there the week after that, but you know,
it could.
But I mean, you have to ask yourself, if they would win, if they would went to the playoffs, would it even be worth it?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd much rather right now. I'd much rather get the picks. We need picks.
Yeah.
We need picks.
Oh, God, yeah, of course. I mean,
Donovan Smith needs they need to find his fucking replacement immediately.
I was asking if there was a better left tackle. Go get him. But
no, I'm saying in the draft. Like
you don't know what you're getting out of the draft. You'll have to see what you got in.
Yeah, you got to develop him.
Right.
So he's going to be there next year, Donovan Smith, because he's got.
Man, I know that, but I'm saying you might as well just in the draft get that replacement. So when he's out,
I think they will too. Yeah,
they have to. If you want a good left tackle, you're going to have to go up for it. It's going to have to be a good draft position. The left tackles, as you know, we see it all the time. Left tackles go quick.
I got stuck to this comment.
I see what you did there, Scott.
Hey, Scott. So practice falling down and just stay down. There you go.
Did you just want him to die? That's kind of crap.
Practice falling down.
You don't
do a TV dance for us. Oh, I got you.
Do that dance. Do that dance. Come on, dance, ballerina. Dance.
He was calling Jason. You see how he twisted it there at the end? He was calling Jason.
No, that's this.
Oh, okay.
Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl.
No, I'm gonna go maybe Bengals. Watch out for the Bengals, dude.
Watch out for the Bengals.
Because Bengals did this last year, right? They started off a little bit sluggish, and then they showed up and they started picking up steam towards the end of the season.
They got over the Browns curse finally. They beat the Browns.
Yes. So. First time Joe Burrow beat Browns.
And I admit it. I don't know what it is with the Browns. They're actually with Jacoby Brissett. They actually played better with Jacoby Brissett. And they have Watson. Their offense is just growing pains right now.
Watson had a good game.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Look at his stats.
Jason, get Alec while he's down. He's vulnerable now. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck out of here. Eat a whole
You're
one.
not the only viewer, dude. Because Teresa's in the house. Hey, Teresa, thanks for tuning in.
I did too, Teresa. I went to the store at halftime, came back, and there was watching the Seattle game. I was so pissed.
I saw Ben's comment. He says, "Don't worry, don't take your time at the store."
Well, yeah, I mean, shit.
It's weird because it played the whole game for me. It was weird, like because when Johnny said his went out, I looked at mine. Everybody said that the Fox game went out. I was like, they're still playing on mine. I was like, it's weird.
Well, I was pissed because if I wanted to not watch the Bucs, I wouldn't have watched them in the first place. But I'm the guy that I'll sit there till the last fucking play, till the last whistle blows. You know.
At least you saw some
get me invested
positivity
in
from Tompkins.
Yeah.
I did like
That's
that.
some
I like
positivity.
Tompkins, except hold the ball a little bit better, dude. You got
I mean,
lucky with that.
boy, what else do you want to talk about? I mean, obviously, is there any positive we can take out of this other than
The way I see this game is the
Yeah.
same way I saw the Carolina game.
I saw some positives.
Okay, what would that be?
Roaches took Vita's place. Okay, he didn't.
Yeah, not bad.
He
did
wasn't
pretty-
bad. He wasn't great, but he was
Yeah.
he was steady.
Yeah, that's
Tompkins was a plus. Finally, have to get our asses beat by 35, well, whatever points to friggin' find a replacement for Darden. Thank God.
yeah. He had the courage to go head first. You know, like
Our team's getting out. Our team's getting open. I love that Brady can get rid of the ball in 2.4 seconds. Fine, but you don't always have to get rid of the ball in 2.4 seconds, dude. Try to find your receivers, man. Just
Yeah.
do it. They're there, you know. Trust Evans. Everybody else has played there has trusted Evans and has done pretty well by doing that, you know. Evans will make you look good.
What is it? What is it? I mean, is it just a disconnect, or I mean, I don't know what it is. Like
It's that fear of getting hit now. I think that's what it is. He just don't
for
want to stand in
Brady
the
or
pocket.
Evans.
Yeah, Brady. He don't want to stand in the pocket and take the hit because it takes more than 2 seconds to get the guy downfield. You know,
I know, but God,
he
it's
goes
just
to
no
his first.
excuse.
I haven't even seen him go through all his progressions yet, and that's not like Brady, dude.
Right.
That is not like Brady.
Well, I think he knows how bad this line is. I mean,
Yeah,
you know, but still, I mean, when you can't throw it to Mike Evans' ankle in the end zone, come on, man.
and you can't keep putting Mike in the fucking little slot positions and coming underneath routes and shit like that. That's use Mike's powers, man.
Yes, absolutely. You know what, Scott? I might actually take the Rams in that game next Monday night against the Green Bay Packers. Crazy as that sounds, I might actually.
Yeah, but Packers are on a winning streak. Rams are on a losing streak. So I don't know.
I didn't notice
They beat the
they have
Raiders.
3 games on Saturday tomorrow. On next Saturday, they have 3 games Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh, that's Jason.
That's
Jason
my
Paul.
Yeah,
that's
no,
my
it is
homeboy.
Jason. He's
Not
I
Jason.
What's
love
up, Anthony?
when you guys pop up, especially with my sailor. Oh, it's so sweet. Anthony says, "What up, Phil? What's up, Anthony? How you doing tonight, man? Thanks for tuning in. The post game recap because that's exactly what this is. This is just an ugly game. Yeah, this is just not fun to watch. They switched the game to Carolina Seattle later on. So, yeah.
So I'm definitely taking 49ers on Thursday against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking them because that's still my fate on who I'm picking on Thursday.
Ooh. And how do you know this, Mr. Thaler?
I take the 49ers more than I don't take them.
But I don't know what's fallen off from the Seahawks because we see when Kenneth Walker went.
There's
Do they
no
have more injuries than Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker was out today.
I was like,
So
that's the only injury they have.
And they didn't even go with their backup. They went with another guy for running back.
Oh, Homer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I picked up Homer. I thought they were going to play him more than they did, and they didn't play him hard at all.
The real good running back is the guy from the Jets. I think it's Knight.
Well, the Panthers.
Bam. I went and
picked
picked up Bam too. I got Bam on almost all my leagues.
Well, the Panthers were up 17-0, so Seattle then had to kind of act by throwing the ball. So that's why they didn't play the running backs too much the rest of the game. But yeah, they're looking good. Carolina's looking good.
How is okay? I don't want to get all. We're talking Bucs, but
Yeah,
the Jets, man, are confusing the shit out of me. They got a good quarterback who's playing well, although he might got rib damage. Mike White's supposed to might be out with rib injury, but needless to say, he plays well. He plays a lot better than Zach Milf.
Oh, Wilson. Yeah.
Zach Milson.
Milson. Yeah, you got it right. Milson.
Okay. And they just can't get the scores in there. I don't know what the hell's going on with that team, man. They were doing really. I don't know. It might be the running game.
Yeah, they're not getting as much yards from the rush, as they did earlier in the season. Also, they're not really getting any takeaways defensively. Not as many.
They were killing it with defensive takeaways there early on.
So
that's what Sauce Gardner was lit up.
Hey, Alex in our chat said Aiden Hutchinson might, be in that defensive rookie.
He might be.
Yeah. 7 sacks on the season. So he's giving Sauce Gardner a run for that title. And the Lions are looking better. And I knew they would win today. There's a reason why Vegas favored them. Obviously, they saw something there. And look, Lions are dangerous, dude. Even if they don't make the playoffs, they are going to play
set themselves up for the future.
I screwed up because yesterday's when I finally went to the DVOAs and was checking out Next Gen Sports, and I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" I knew these were going to happen. I was talking to Alex on the phone when in Messenger when I saw all this shit. I was like, "Well,
you think you messed up the picks I said, Alex? I thought that's the picks I had on my phone. Now, as soon as 1 o'clock hit, I was like, okay, I have all these picks. Bengals are going to win. I was like, I looked at my phone. I was like, fuck, I picked the Browns.
If I'd have went solely by DVOA on my picks, I'd have been perfect in my picks this week.
Yeah.
I don't know what my record is this week. It's probably terrible.
I'm 7-4 right now.
As you see, I'm
7-4. I got Miami tonight. So
well, I actually have this right here. Alec is ahead of me. He's 8-3 right now. I'm 6-5. Slick is 6-5, and Alex is 8-3. So you two underdogs are trying to catch up.
Oh, trust me. I don't think I'm catching up unless they have this for playoffs. Does it go for playoffs too?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm definitely not gonna catch up.
You definitely kicked it? Okay.
No, I don't. I said I definitely can't catch up.
Oh,
because you're like
that would give you a better chance.
I'm like what?
8. Oh, you're not catching up, dude. You'd have to have 75 more wins.
I'll have to get like a perfect wins for the whole rest of the season.
So, any other games you want to talk about?
I'm interested in this game that's coming up.
Okay, I do want to talk about this. I was kind of disappointed that I had to watch the Steelers and Ravens. But watching the Steelers and Ravens play, that's how a defensive game should be played, man. It was exciting. You had enough offense in it, just enough offense in it to give it that change of pace.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see more of, because that was a hard hitting, man. Talk about a triage center, man. They went down 3 quarterbacks on one team.
Yeah. Sid and Ash brought it up. They're like, hey, look, Anthony Brown's playing. I'm like,
I kept tagging you in that.
I didn't see it. I didn't want to.
I can't believe they held on and won with Anthony Brown there, but they did not let him pass the ball. I don't think he threw the ball more than one time.
I wouldn't blame. I don't blame him.
His first pass was almost intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they said, "Nah, I think we'll just hand the ball off from here on out, dude."
As they should, because Anthony Brown is fucking dog shit. Keep trying to tell everybody he's washed up. He's not.
No, you don't try to tell everybody. You have told everybody for 2 friggin' years. That's why they just zone you out, man.
No Pac-12 championships. That's what we wanted from him. What do we get? Duds.
But it's like you're so obsessed with him. Hatefully
that was effing ugly.
Absolutely. Whoever that is, absolutely.
I think it's Teresa.
That's Teresa, yep. That was ugly. We could say
just gotta
absolutely.
Like the Bucs always say, on to the next one.
I think they're on the next season, actually. I think that's what that game looked like. I thought it would be competitive to a certain point. I thought it was going to be like a 21-17 game, but Jesus Christ, with 21 points in the first friggin' half.
Yeah. I mean,
already?
it was
Oh, never mind. It's not starting yet.
Hey, how about the Broncos coming back late, almost scaring Kansas City? They're up 27-0, and then
I did not even see that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Jerry Judy had like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they finally scored on offense today.
The matchup I wanted to see is coming up right here. So in about 7
Dolphins
minutes.
and Chiefs. The Chargers.
Yep.
Yeah, we will head off in a few minutes since that game will be on. So, but yeah, the Broncos finally scored some points today, which was pretty impressive. And also, they lost Russell Wilson too. Did you see that hit? You see that
Oh,
hit?
No, I didn't see it.
Always look at the comment.
I was too mad. I was too mad when that game came on to even pay attention to it. I should have changed the channel. Oh my goodness.
Ew. Alec. Let's see. And also, Scott says they're always next year, guys. Remember who won. Yeah, we know. All right. So tonight, Dolphins and Chargers. I picked the Dolphins. Alec, who'd you pick?
Dolphins.
Johnny?
Miami, of course.
Miami. Okay. I think
I would if the Chargers were fully healthy and a full team, I think it would be a much better game. I think it's still going to be a good game.
Next year, 0-17.
I might have went to the Chargers if they were fully healthy, but that defense right now is kind of porous. And you know what Dolphins do with porous defenses.
Yeah. Let's see. Facebook user says 0-17 next year. That is blasphemous, man.
You know who that can't be? It can't be.
Let's see. That's who I'm trying to find out right now. Hold on. Who would make
Watch
that?
me, Fred.
Fred.
Fred, no. No, we can't lose our most enthusiastic.
We need positivity, man.
Oh my God, Fred. Well, it's over, guys. It's over.
Oh man.
No more wins for the Bucs. If Fred says so, it's done. Stick a fork.
If Fred's not positive, there ain't no going back.
Yeah. Damn you, Fred. Jeez. And then tomorrow night's the Patriots and Cardinals. I took the Cardinals.
I'm not feeling as good about that pick as I was.
Really? Okay.
DVOA, once again, I got into that next gen stats and I was looking and I was like, oh no, please no. Because I like you, I picked the Cards in that game.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't. The Patriots offense is shit. They can't score points. Like Mac Jones.
Patriots are, according to DBO, they edged the Cardinals out, and I think it might be because the Cardinals have been playing shit because Kyler Murray's a little bitch. You know.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think if we put Colt McCoy in there, they'd have a better chance. Yeah. I said it.
Yeah.
Come at me, people.
I'll send your hate tweets and hate comments to Johnny Dean.
I think the Cards are one step away from doing what the Jets team did. Did you see about the Jets team where they went and got all shirts, the whole team got on the plane with Mike White shirts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's telling right there. And, you know, the kids got to sit there and go, fuck y'all.
Oh, Anthony, look at see Fred. Anthony's positive. Look at that. It's not all gloom and doom, fellas. At least you're still leading the division. Well, I'll tell you what. If not to be negative, but if the Bucs lose next week, which they probably will, to the Bengals, and Carolina beats Pittsburgh, Carolina is actually in first place because
they have the edge on us. Yes,
they have the edge, and I think they're undefeated in the division. Believe it or not.
Yeah, so, we're 2-1 in the division. They're undefeated in the division.
Yep. So we could lose that division next week.
Yep.
At least the lead for a bit. Such as it is, Well, Anthony.
But I don't think that's going to happen. You know what I think? I think no, I don't think. Let me say this properly.
Before you say something.
I feel like I can't even say that honestly. Wait a minute. I hope very much that the Bucs can come out next week with their shit together and go take it to the Bengals. And then who do we got after the Bengals?
Arizona. Christmas
I
night.
ain't worried. I really ain't worried about Arizona. So,
Yeah.
but I should probably be with the Bucs playing the way they were last night.
I'm
Right.
worried about the Bengals and Panthers. That's the only two
Yeah,
teams I'm
that's
really
the
worried
two
about.
I'm concerned
Yeah.
about right there.
Because the Panthers defense they're getting it. They're starting to get together. They're playing well, especially in Seattle when
That is
they
what I was
dominate.
hoping we were going to do after the bye, man. Like the Super Bowl
Yeah.
run, we come in after the bye, we just start knocking down wins and shit. It didn't happen. Well, we're not even. I thought we would end up being healthier this time of year than we are.
Yeah.
We just keep we. That's what we knock down. We don't knock down wins. We knock down our players.
Look at this comment. Yeah, the Bucs are the prettiest ugly girl. Well, Brady has lost his looks a little bit after the divorce. So yeah, I can see that.
He has kind of
And-
gotten skinny and looking old.
Yeah. Anthony says, first time in ever I've seen an entire division play hot potato with the lead.
You forget
we've
about
had the lead pretty
wait a
much.
minute. What happened with Seattle back in the day? They did the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And then they make a run to the Super Bowl. So
yeah. Well, Carolina won our division in what was it, 2014, I think? They were 7-8-1, I think. They won
yeah, we were all back and forth that year too. Yeah.
Tom Brady is getting circumcised for his Jewish girlfriend. He wants to have his own bar mitzvah so he can invite all the 49ers. Oh, sweet.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. He's just
Scott,
being a TMZ guy. But we love to having him on, and we thank him for being on. Anthony says all you have to do is beat Arizona is have a verified Twitter account link the afternoon before the game that a new upgrade just dropped for COD and at Kyler. Okay. Oh yeah. The new video games are coming out, so hey, we might have a shot. That's good. It's good stuff, Anthony.
Just send Arizona a whole bunch of team shirts with Colt McCoy's name on them. Send one to Kyler also. Make sure Kyler gets his.
Yes.
This may be a high-scoring game.
Which one?
This game.
I can see it.
Kind of expect it. That's why I was excited for this one.
I'm
Tired of
going,
the low-scoring games.
The over is like 51.
51. Yeah.
Hey, I hit the numbers on that, man.
54.5. I can see going over 54.5.
What was the total score on the Bucs game? 35. No, I didn't hit it exactly. I had 41.
So we went over 42. So all right. Well, guys, listen, we're gonna wrap this baby up. Good, quick post-game recap. Yeah, it was bad.
It wasn't no better the second time around.
No. And we'll read this comment real quick. Anthony says his teammates will be at the post-game presser saying he was up all night screaming, "Where are the new modes from his hotel room?"
Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Johnny, Alec, thank you for coming on for a few minutes and talking about this game, another game. So we will be back Thursday night on NFL Edition, Bucs Report, YouTube, Facebook. The three of us. Well, I'll be late as always because I got to work. We'll have Alex Loosemore, and then Friday night, I'll have to try to find a guest host. Mr. Schomburg's got stuff going on.
I got to work that weekend.
That's okay. So yeah, that'll do it for this edition of the post game recap. Hopefully next weekend we'll have a post game recap. Win. So guys,
post game nightcap at least.
You could do that too. Nightcap. All right, guys. Take care, everybody, and have a good weekend. And we will see you next week.
See you later, bud. Bye.
See ya.